What's up, guys? As you can see, I got that other fence up on top, and these are the gaps I'm talking about. So after I fasten that top one down with zip ties, then I'll probably use maybe some chicken wire to completely enclose it, just to make sure the chickens don't get eaten by any wild animal, especially at nighttime. But for the most part, my dogs will definitely protect them. Nothing really comes around, even at nighttime, because my dogs are always on alert and listening, and they'll bark. And so as you guys can see, I'm allowing my dogs to get acclimated. Like I said, that white one, he's kind of a lot more rough than Tabitha, but as you guys can see, man, if it gets aggressive or anything, I'll step in if I have to, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'll just let nature take their course. Now, you can't put them together like this right away, you know what I mean? Like I said, guys, when I first got them, I kept them in the pet carrier right there for that night, plus a whole nother day. And my dogs were all around them when they was in that little pet carrier. And both of them, I think, were scared. Like, the dogs and the chickens were scared. They didn't know, you know what I mean? But then I kept them in there for a while. Oh. No. See that, guys? You guys saw it live in effect right there. I had to break up that fight just now. See what I'm saying? And you see how I train them with that noise? It's just like pretty much like the S noise, I guess you could call it. I always make that noise like when they're doing something I don't want them to do, And it seems like it's one of those sounds where it's like high pitched, and they'll pierce their ears so they know. But basically, I don't use it all the time, only when I need to, so they know, you know what I mean? But it seemed like the white dog instincts were kicking in and stuff like that. Now, you gotta understand, these are both roosters, right? And I could tell the white rooster is the dominant one out of the two. And this white rooster continues to try to hold its dominance with Tabitha and with the white dog. So what happens is, when there's a dominance thing or a dominance battle or war going on between the two, something has to give, so they'll have to fight it out, and that was right about what was going to happen. But I broke it up, as you guys can see, without me even having to go in there. So pretty much right now, see what I'm saying? The white dog's not going after it, but it was kind of running away from the white dog. See what I'm saying? So now dominance has been put in effect, put in order. The white dog established some dominance. See what I'm saying? Even though they're still scared a little bit of each other, and they're still getting used to each other after about probably about a whole nother month. They'll be really good together. So the white dog wants to get out now, so I'm gonna let her out. And Tabitha's just watching like, yeah, I had to go through the same thing. I guess it makes a good dog pen too, right? Yeah, man, whenever I build things, I try to build it strong, you know. But I built this only for chickens. But it's for, like, other animals like dogs, so they can't, like, come into it, you know what I mean? Alright, guys, so I might as well just go in there real quick and show you guys. Now from the outside looking in, I mean from the inside looking out. And Tabitha, believe it or not, is dominant over the white dog. So Tabitha, she's dominant. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm inside the pen now, as you guys can see, man. I'm just pretty much gonna zip tie this, you know what I mean, the best I can. But as you guys can see, man, it's larger openings, so I'm gonna have to figure out something about that. There's gonna be a lot more work. I'm gonna have to cut up some chicken wire and kind of tedious work, you know. But if I want to have it fully enclosed, right, I might as well, right? It is what it is. It shouldn't be that difficult to do anyway. But so yeah, it's not completely finished yet, guys, but you guys are seeing the progress. All right. Now, growing up, man, part of my life, you know, living with my dad, we had chickens and we had a rooster, and that was a mean rooster, bro. He used to always chase us, like even on our bicycles, like he would chase us. And the thing about roosters, man, how they fight is they got these sharp spurs on the back of their legs, and pretty much they'll do like a back kick and try to stab you with them. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. You see the thing on the back of the leg? It looked like another finger, but it's not. Actually, you know what, guys? It looked like they got cut off. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Both of these roosters. I'm looking at them right now, bro. It looked like you see that little bump on the back of the leg? They got a little bump. You see that little bump? It's supposed to be a spur, like a sharp spur. And it looked like the previous owner had them cut off, so they can't stab nobody. Well, he had kids too. He had children too. You know what I mean? So I guess the only thing that they could do for defense is grab with their claws or peck. You know what I mean? They don't got their natural defenses like they're supposed to. Look like they've been cut off. That's crazy. So yeah, Tabitha and the white dog is definitely going to be protecting them, right? Yes, sir. At least I know my dogs won't get hurt, you know. But I know that, like, it's a fact that birds, they will go for the eyes, man. They will go for the eyes or peck the eyes, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they go for, if they could reach it, right? That's why when he got closer, I stood up, but I was bent down. He ain't gonna peck my eyes. I need my eyes, man. Anyway, guys, this is the end of it. I think I'm gonna end the video right here anyway. Get back to work. It's gonna be getting dark here pretty soon, so yeah, guys, remember, don't be a chicken, be a man.